Today, we're diving into one of the most frustrating, head-banging, and rage-inducing games of the NES era, Battleship. Now, when you think of Battleship, you probably picture the classic board game, with its simple setup and easy-to-understand rules, right? Well, somehow, when they translated that game to the NES, they took those simple mechanics and turned them into a digital nightmare. Seriously, who thought that taking a casual game about sinking ships would lead to something that might make you question the meaning of life? Let's start with the basics. If you're familiar with the board game, you already know the drill. You place your ships, you take turns guessing coordinates, and you try to sink your opponent's fleet. Sounds simple enough, right? But when you throw in a clunky NES interface, a lack of real strategy, and a pace that feels like you're slowly sinking along with your ships, Battleship becomes an entirely different beast. First off, there's the AI. This thing is absolutely relentless. The computer seems to have this godlike ability to predict your every move, and it always knows where to hit. You'll have your ships scattered across the grid, and just when you think you're safe, bam! The computer's randomly shooting at your coordinates, and somehow landing perfect shots. It's like it's using a cheat code you don't have. There's no suspense, no fun in the guessing game. It's just an agonizing exercise in trying to survive each turn. What's even worse is the insane difficulty curve. As soon as you start, you're immediately facing an AI that's practically impossible to beat without sheer luck on your side. And there's no gradual buildup. It's like the game is challenging you to win a war with no resources and no way out. And let's not even get started on the lack of feedback in this game. The visuals are so basic, you'll find yourself squinting at the grid just to figure out what's happening. There are no explosions, no satisfying reactions when you hit a ship. You just hear that dreadful beep and the screen flashes. Is there anything more deflating than getting a hit only to see absolutely no reaction? After a while, it's just a string of miss, 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 and then maybe, just maybe, you get a hit. And you still have no clue where to go next. You're just blindly guessing and hoping that at some point, the AI gives you a break. But the real kicker? The battles are agonizingly long. In today's world of fast-paced, instant gratification games, Battleship is like a slow torture session. You'll be sitting there, crossing your fingers, hoping that your guess will actually land, only to be bombarded by wave after wave of misses from the AI. If you're playing against the computer, good luck, because you'll be there for what feels like an eternity before you finally either win by sheer accident or get mercilessly destroyed. And let's talk about the ending. When you actually manage to beat the game, it feels less like a victory and more like a relief. You've survived the endless torment of the AI's seemingly omniscient targeting and walked away without feeling like you've won anything. It's just like, well, I guess I made it. And then you're left questioning your life choices for spending so much time on a game that actively punishes you for daring to play. So, to sum it all up, Battleship for the NES is like the ultimate test of patience, luck, and mental endurance. You'll probably have a good time, but that good time will be brief before the frustration kicks in. If you're looking for a relaxing, enjoyable gaming experience, this is not the game for you. But if you're ready to test your resilience, to dive into a world where victory is only achieved through relentless trial and error, then Battleship might just be the game that'll make you want to throw your controller across the room. Let me know in the comments if you've ever played this beast and if you managed to actually beat it, because I sure didn't. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, where hopefully the game won't make me question my very existence.